Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're going to work in our art journal. This is the art journal that Andrea made and sent me, which I love, and I've been so excited to work in it. So I thought today we will. Also, so thank you, Andrea. We're going to work in it today. Also, Mickie sent me. Oh gosh, she sent me this big thing of gesso. I've been so blessed these past few days or gosh, last month with everybody sending me stuff. She sent me this awesome. I am going to take my colored pencils downstairs and I'm going to sit and color. Love this. So thank you, Mickie. Also, Betty, pen pastels. So, mm, 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 mm. So excited. So excited. Okay, so thank you to everybody. I always feel funny coming on and saying thank you, but I have to because you guys are so good to me. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. So well, let's continue on. So this is gesso I've never used before. U.S. Art Supply. It is a big boy. And not only do I love gesso, and I'm almost out of my other gesso. The container. Like I'm a container girl. Like when this is all done, I'll save the container and use it. So, and I don't know, maybe I'm the only one. Oh, look at this. Oh, and it's a thick boy. Look at that. Thick. Okay. So this is what we'll start with. This is just the cover that goes on it, which is quite exciting. So I'm just going to kind of squish this off right now. Okay. Grab my paintbrush. I got my paintbrush here. And I'm just going to gesso. Now this is a glossy page. That pizza looks so good. I'm a pizza. Like pizza is something I could eat every single day. That and seafood. Oh geez, what kind of food? I eat every food I see. What's that joke? What's your favorite seafood? Everything? What's your, I don't know. Well, this is nice and thick. Mm, mm, mm. Doesn't doesn't really smell. So that's good. Okay. And I waited to put, I was going to adjust to this prior and I waited because I want you guys to see like, oh, how fast does this dry? What, you know what I mean? And I don't care that there's pages or things coming through because, um, like pictures or whatever, because I'm using this as my background. Okay, so I'm gonna put you in there. I'm gonna put this back on. This is exciting. Everybody watch. It's like a powder. Look at me. And then I put the lid on. She good. Okay, so now I'm gonna dry it. Let's see how fast it dries. I would color in my book on my channel, but I think I would probably bore people. So I'll be doing that on my own. I was so excited to get it because I have such a trucker's mouth. And I thought, that's perfect. Mm-hmm. Dries very, very quick. As you can see, like right here, it's shiny. That's pretty. Oh, sticky still. Like, let me put my hand in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it a second to kind of like chill, and then we'll go back on it one more time. Because I did put it on a little thick. Little thing. And see, when I'm doing this kind of thing, I like making it bubble a little bit. Just gives it some texture. But I'm going to tell you something. I might have to, I might stop. I might have to do some texture with this in the background. My dog's like, please, mommy. That's enough. All right. So I made a couple. I've been playing around. me just show you a few things that I got here. So I've been making some stencils, and this is like too thin of a material for a stencil. I want a little thicker, but you guys can see that. Making a planchette, but you see how thin? I'm not digging that. And then I love this. Can you see it says breathe? That won't be thick enough, but I've been also playing with cats. So what I might do, again, I think this is too thin, but I want to, like, I don't want to use the good stuff until I know I got the stencil down pat, because some things are like I do backwards, and my, you know, let me just show you this. You can see some. So I'm practicing and getting there, getting there, getting there. But wonder if, all right, that's getting dry. I'm gonna lay this here. I'm gonna go back into my gesso. Let's just play and see what we can do with this. It's gonna probably, I'm probably gonna have to set this aside for a few minutes to dry. But let's see where my scoopy is. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. Just take a little bit like this. Hold this down. And let's see. How this works. All right, come on, baby. Oh, come on, my hands, see, it's like too thin. There we go. A little too thin for me, but, you know. All right, a little too wet still, but that's okay. You could see I squished it a little too thick. Why is my chair stuck today? It's giving me a problem. Let's do it here. My cat's gonna meow. It's all right. Very thin. See, now I want my stencil, when I do them, a little thicker. Only because I like doing this as well as having and like I said, this is a little too thin of a plastic for me, but that's better. Can you see it? My cat's gonna fuss and fuss. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. Okay, so enjoy the kitty cats. So these are cute. I like these. Like I said, I got it a little. Let's scrape. A little too wet. This is like a thicker gesso, but like stickier, I guess, which is nice because like it's not as like when I have a recipe for making gesso, right? And I tell you put corn flour, cornstarch, baking powder, baby powder, whatever you can. Oh yeah, I love that. Whatever you can in it, right? And it makes it have a texture. This does not have a texture. So is that a bad thing? Absolutely not. But my other gesso, which is a surface prep gesso, let me read what this says real quick. Yeah, gesso directly onto the surface with a clean flat brush and a crisscross pattern in one direction. Sand between layers. Be sure it's dry before sanding. Add acrylic paint to custom. Oh, add acrylic paint to custom tint, which I love to do. So let's see. Okay, so I just finished drawing it, and what I ended up doing while it was finishing drying was I drew this and I painted it, and I put this video up just with music of me doing her, just painting her, and I was sitting here, I was like, well, what am I going to do? And then I was like, you know what, let me just draw. So I drew her, and here she is. Something, you know, I wanted to put her in the middle here. So this dried beautifully, and you could feel the texture a little bit, but then I decided, you know what, I did the texture. I'm okay. I'm going to put her in the middle. I just want to do a face. Like when I open it, then it's like a beautiful face in my beautiful book. So I'm going to take my Mod Podge. Of course, you can use your white school glue, PVA glue. You can use, geez, oh Peach, you can use a glue stick. You use whatever you have, whatever you want, whatever you do. I'm using my Mod Podge mat because I love it. And because I can. All right, I want it to be in the middle. You'll see me working in this, I'm sure, this book a lot. Just putting down the glue. And what I'm going to do is, you can see on this page, this makes me want to make a journal. I know, I haven't made one in so long. I might. You never know. Over here, it's a little shorter, so I'm going to kind of judge that as where it's going to be. I don't really care if some of it's sticking out, but there, just like that. And this is just literally printer paper that I drew on. And then I'm going to push it real good. And well, I think, I can't remember if I finished my thought, but I did put up my video of me drawing her. I didn't really plan on it, but I recorded it, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put it up. I put it with music. I've shown how to draw my little, my girls 6 million times. I will gladly do it 6,000,001 if anybody's interested. You guys leave me the best comments. Oh my God, sometimes I laugh so hard. One person left me, and forgive me, I can't remember her name. She left me a comment about toilet paper when I did the toilet paper molds. And she's like, don't you know we're supposed to be on lockdown? Like oh my God, it made me laugh. Like she was being silly, like, it looks like it's rough military toilet paper and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Made me laugh. And I thought, I took it as her being a smartass, you know what I mean? Like just being funny. So I didn't take offense to it, but okay. Now you can see she got some wrinkles. Am I mad at it? No, I'm not mad at it. I'm not going to put that in there yet because it's going to happen. It's thin paper, what have you. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know what that was or where it came from, but it's away now. But what I'm going to do is I have, if I can grab it, just like a credit card or something. And I'm going to lightly, let's see if I can get some of these bubbles out. And remember, use something that dries clear, obviously. I mean, I don't know, if you're starting out, maybe you don't know that. You want something that dries clear. I don't want to scrape it too much because, again, it's thin. So I'm just wanting to put a little, fold there. And then go back and push it. And this is all. I'm not going to play around too much. I'm going to leave it dry. Some things, and look, I'm making a conscious effort, or no, conscious decision rather. Oh dear, Kelly, don't try to be fancy. To put it in the middle. I know that it's not going to be perfect. I know that it's going to be, a little bubbly. I know that it's going to get wear and tear. I'm not mad at it. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Like I said, I wanted to do a little face and I did it. So that is that. So if you're interested, like I said, go ahead. And it's the video before this. I'll link it down below and I'll link it at the end. You can click on that little thing at the end. I'm going to dry it. Now you can see like I have some Mod Podge that's, come on. There we go. Now I will advise you this. And I'm really just wanting to do a little bit around here. Do not close this book for a couple days. I'll just leave it over. I'm like, my dog's looking at me. Be quiet. Do not close it because if you close it, it's definitely going to stick. Today is a little humid here. It's like one of those cool, humid, rainy kind of things going on. But I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, I'll lay it on my table over there. Not worrying, about closing it. And then once it's fully dry, a couple days, I will then, close it and everything. I like her. I think she came out cute. I'm going to do stuff around here real quick. I just want to make it, I'm going to take a little bit of, this is called berry wine, and it's what I used some in her hair. And I'm just going to put a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to take what I do with my white. Just grab this because it's sitting here, easy to squirt. A drop and a drop. Okay, and I'm just going to take my brush. I didn't even clean it. It still has Mod Podge on it. And I'm going to just kind of swirl it. So I want it to be kind of colorful. I'm not going to do anything in particular. I don't think I'm going to put a word. I don't know. Sometimes I love words. Sometimes I don't do words. I just want her to have a pretty little background. So I start there. Now I'm going to wet my brush just to get some of that pink out. I don't need everything out of it. I want a little bit of that damp. I'm going to take a little bit of blue. Just a little bit, because I want this a little bit deeper. Come on, baby. And I'm just going to dab it. Like that. And you can see I have my paper on the outside, and it's picking up what I'm putting down. It's getting some of that on there. I can even wipe my brush to, I don't want to get too much in the hair, but I'm gonna have to get a smaller brush. I'm just trying, like I said, really quickly to throw some color down. And then I'll show you. You can definitely see I got a little bit more dark over here than here. And then I like to, this color is so pretty. I like to take the end of, I should have put my hair back, a paintbrush or a dry paintbrush, and I'm just going to kind of like and I know it's going to lift up because underneath is glossy. Even though I got that gesso on there, it's going to lift up because that paint's wet. So scientific, right? Yeah, I like it. It's almost like tie-dyed in a way. Now what I'm going to do is I will dry it just a little bit, just to get the majority of it. My poor dog, he's like looking like, why you gonna play me like that? I can see I got a little bit of this glue is getting on my nerves right there. It's gonna dry a little too opaque for me in a big clump. So I'm just gonna kind of help it along there so it dries a little bit. But I don't want to peel the paint off. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, let's do a yellow. Let's see. Shake it up. A little bit here. I just want to do a little abstracty. And the reason I dried it a little bit is because I want the yellow to show. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's try this. So excited with my stencils. That reminds me, I have to go on and get more stencils. So I'm gonna, I almost said the F word. Sorry. Take that. I don't want that yellow to come through. Let's do it here first. Okay. Just gonna go over it a little bit. Let's see. Got little guinea can faces. Down here. Now, if I put a little white, let me show you. Okay, see how we're going here? And you can see how it kind of, you know, you can see it, but you can't. If I take a little bit of, what the heck did I do with my white? I don't know. I'm going to just put a little bit right here. I'm sorry, Spy. He's looking at me like, Mommy, please. My dog's not having a good day. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of that white. And I'm just going to, you know, I'm not worrying how much. Just a little bit. Let's lay this like this. And I'm going to add white to this yellow. And then take it around. Anybody else know who Amanda Palmer is? I'm just curious. Let me know down below if you know who she is. And sometimes, yeah, it worked. You could see in here a little bit. It makes it brighter because you're adding some of that white to it. I'm going to do it here. I'm just laying this down, and I love the blue and yellow together. Oh, look at it, can't face. And we'll do it here. Just to add a little bit of texture, not for any other reason. Like I said, I'm just playing. I just felt like throwing paint today, and this is kind of what I did. I decided to draw a face and throw some paint. I like little cat faces because they make me happy. Some people I know are not cat people, so. Okay, just playing. Okay, put you away. Just coloring little parts. Just wanting her to be a little cosmic-y, kind of. So I'm going to do that, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this is what I've been using lately because I'm trying to go through all my paints and things that I have. This happens to be silk paints. What color is it? Does it say iridescent gold, which is like I'm obsessed with. You could now you can't see much of it more on her face. It was in her hair and on her face. I'll have to touch up a little bit. You could see it like here and stuff. It's hard on the camera. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to wet my brush and I'm just going to go in. And you'll see. I'll pull that off because I'm not trying to, I just want to add this beautiful gold through here. This is when I like playing. This is when I'm like, oh, you know what? What would this look like if I did this? That's when you play in your art journal. I got a beautiful art journal somebody made me. So, and I've used, I get sent art journals and things, and I love using them because I love the energy that goes into them. I love people taking the time for me to do something for me, whether it's buy me something like Mickie or pan pastels, which I'll talk about another day. Because y'all know I've been loving using and painting with pastels. Yeah, so it's all over. I love it. That's why it's called mixed media. And I just want it to look like a little play area. You know, I could put a little bit more of the blue down here. I could like throw speckles on it. I won't, but I could. I could do whatever I want as well as you. Just kind of bringing in a little bit of blue down here. I'm putting it in there, and then I will take my pages. Come on, come on. Look at that. Sit quietly, breathe in, pause, breathe out, continue until you feel your darkness leaving. Breathe. Oh God, I love this. That's why I wanted to do this. Like I said, I want to play in here. I just want to play. I just want to play. And late, I was following my nail, I'm sorry. Lately, you know, stress and the world and the illness and this, and now New Jersey closed for another 30 days, and you know, it could be very stressful. And so I'm very grateful for when you guys leave me messages or you email me or you send me beautiful gifts or thoughtful gifts. And so it makes me happy. So this is my little girl. How well you'll be able to see her like that maybe. And I just wanted to play in the background. I just wanted to have it so you could see the hair now, some of the gold. I just wanted to play. And that's what I did. So thank you, Andrea. I hope you watch this. If so, let me know down below. I love this. And like I said, I've been waiting. And today I thought, you know what? I was going to use the gesso and do the cats and all that. And then I was sitting here letting it dry. And I thought, you know what? I can do that another day and then leave it dry overnight and then continue on. But I wanted to draw a face and just color and just have some fun. So that's what I did. So thank you to everybody who took a minute to watch this today. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are well. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you, Andrea, again. Thank you, Mickie. I appreciate it greatly. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm very blessed and very thankful, guys. So be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.